My girlfriend announced it at her parents' house during Sunday dinner. Oh, by the way. And that was how the evening began to unravel. It was a quiet, golden afternoon in Lyon. The scent of roasted duck and thyme filled the air as her mother fussed over the table setting. I'd been dating Camille for 2 years, and this was the first time her entire family had invited me for a formal Sunday dinner. Her father, a retired architect with eyes that missed nothing, sat across from me. Her younger brother scrolled through his phone, pretending not to care, but I could feel his curiosity radiating across the table. Everything was going fine, too fine, maybe. We talked about travel, about Paris, about how I was settling into my new job. I was almost relaxed when Camille leaned back in her chair, tapped her wine glass gently, and smiled that mysterious smile I used to find so endearing. Then came those words that froze everyone mid-breath. "Oh, by the way." She said it so casually, as if she were mentioning a change in the weather. My fork hovered in the air as her parents exchanged a quick glance. The details that followed came out like a confession disguised as an update. She revealed something that turned every eye toward me, something I hadn't been prepared for, something I hadn't even known she'd decided. My chest tightened as her mother's polite smile faltered. Her father leaned forward slightly, the way one does when trying to decide whether to speak or let silence do the work. Camille went on, explaining herself in that soft, confident tone she used when she believed she was right. But the more she spoke, the more I realized how far ahead she had planned without ever asking me. The duck grew cold. The clinking of cutlery stopped entirely. I kept my expression neutral, though my mind was racing. Every word she said painted a future I hadn't agreed to, a version of us I didn't recognize. Outside, the bells from St. Nizier echoed faintly, as if marking the end of something I hadn't known was ending. Her father finally reached for his glass and took a slow sip, eyes fixed on me. Her mother tried to restart the conversation, asking about the wine, the weather, anything to fill the silence. But the air was heavy, too heavy to lift. When dessert came, I couldn't taste it. The sweetness of the tart tatin was lost on me. I smiled when expected, nodded when addressed, but inside, everything had shifted. As the evening ended, I walked her home through the narrow cobblestone streets, the lamplight stretching our shadows long and thin across the ground. She hummed softly, as if nothing had changed. But I knew, from the moment she'd said, "Oh, by the way," everything had.